The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has told a former governor of Imo State and senator representing Imo West Senatorial District at the National Assembly, Senator Rochas Okorocha, to get ready for his day in court. Speaking at the commission's zonal office in Port Harcourt, Rivers on Thursday, the zonal head, Usman Imam, said 7.9 billion naira belonging to Imo State was seized from the former governor during EFCC investigations. Imam, who has been in charge of the ongoing probe of the former governor, said the commission returned over 5.7 billion naira to various administrations in Imo to pay salaries and pensions of workers. He said, "I started the Imo State case in Enugu, and upon my deployment to this zone, the investigations of corruption allegations against the former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, was transferred from the Enugu zone to Port Harcourt for further investigations." Within the period, the commission succeeded in freezing about 7.9 billion naira in different accounts. All the monies that were released to Imo State government were from the 7.9 billion naira recovered from Okorocha. The monies were released in batches. 2.7 million naira was released in March for salaries. In the PDP government of Emeka Ihedioha, excess of 2.5 billion naira upon series of writings and our insistence of monitoring it was released to pay salaries and pensions because they were monies recovered from the state, so it has to go back to the state. The government of Emeka left and this government came. We had the remnants of the money in excess of 2 billion naira. We were able to release 514 million naira just last month, which because excess of about 1.8 billion naira is encumbered with a court process. Contractors went to court and targeted the funds. The process is lingering. They still have excess of 1.8 billion naira that is not released. Apart from the money recovered from Okorocha, the EFCC zonal boss said the senator's assets were also identified in Imo and Abuja and seized by the commission. He said the commission filed a court process for interim forfeiture of the assets confiscated from Okorocha. He said the investigation has got to an advanced stage and we are expecting that on conclusion, we are going to arraign the former governor. It is in the course of investigations that we targeted his assets. Some are in Imo, Owerri, and some are in Abuja. We marked these properties in Abuja and we have filed court processes for interim forfeiture of these assets. The target is to conclude the investigations and he will have his day in court. Imam explained that since he assumed the leadership of the zone in January, the commission has recovered 291.8 million naira and 847,943 US dollars, 390 pounds and 10,900 euros and 500 CFA. He said the commission also froze over 1.1 billion naira in the accounts of Blue Key Technologies allegedly operating a Ponzi scheme and defrauding over 8,926 victims of over 4.4 billion naira. He said the EFCC further secured interim forfeiture of 96 trucks, vessels and barges, while 226 drums of automotive gas oil and 1 million liters of suspected crude oil were finally forfeited to the federal government. Imam explained that the Sun received 441 petitions, successfully investigated 262, with 159 awaiting legal advice and 20 others charged to court. On the challenges on the commission, he said fighting corruption comes with its peculiar challenges. The corrupt are not going to fold their hands while you retrieve what they had stolen. They would fight back. This has come in the form of sponsored media attacks. A blogger, one Dikyocha Chukwebuka, who caused the zone serious blushes by posting fake pictures of purported overcrowded EFCC cell, was arrested and currently under prosecution. Other challenges are non-cooperation and delayed response to this commission's inquiries by some agencies, logistic challenge in investigating oil bunkering cases, and inadequate office accommodation for staff. In spite of the challenges, the zone remains committed to actualizing the mandate of the commission, which is to eradicate corruption in Nigeria. Honestly, 5.7 billion naira, or how much? 5.7 billion naira out of 7.9 billion naira seized from Okorocha. EFCC is telling us that they have released it to Imo government. Like they said, he's going to have his day in court. Corruption, corruption, corruption. Are they really fighting the corruption to the best knowledge of Nigerians, to the level that Nigerians will appreciate? It is story upon story. All these politicians, they always tell you that even before their parents conceived them, they were billionaires. They were this and that. Even before the foundation of this world, that they were billionaires. Nobody will tell you, oh, I became so rich when I came into government. These are the people that they will tell you that, oh, Okorocha has been a philanthropist, this and this and this and this and that. Well, let them have their day in court to go and prove their innocence, because we know how all of these things works. Both the EFCC, both the government, both the politicians, all of them, they are in the same cartel. The people who are not in the know are the masses. The people who are always being deceived are the masses, because we don't even know what is happening. But what we know is that things are not moving on in this country. Corruption all over the place. Whether you go to the north, you go to the south, you go to the west, you go to the east, everywhere, all of those leaders, they are into one corrupt practices or the other. Even the so-called police in the army, where are you not going to see corruption? In every area, there's no where you cannot see corruption. Where you don't even have a government, a president who has the political will to do the needful. The so-called APC who is fighting the corruption as well, they will tell you, if you fight corruption, corruption will fight back. And meanwhile, they are the one neck deep inside corruption. Go to Aso Rock, there we hear a lot of things. We hear a lot of corruption, a lot of stealing going on, even in the same Buhari's cabinet. See all their ministers, see what is happening in NDDC. Where do we start from? The question is, where do we start from? Where do we go from here? It's unfortunate. We are getting billions, billions, billions. We all know, you all know what has been happening. What can Nigerians say? What can we say that we have been enjoying, that we are gaining in this country? Nothing. No. The more you look, the less you see. You just be hearing all this money, you just be surprised what is happening. Someone say useless EFCC. When we EFCC release the one Amechi Akpabio Jagaban stole. EFCC, more grace to your elbows. Playing to the gallery. Any constitutional powers that made them see so much should be amended. Governors are not accountant general or ministry of financial to be stealing so much money in a poor state like Imo State. Good. More grace to your elbow. We have waited so long to hear from you. Be careful. That man is as crafty as tortoise. Okay? How sure is this? I think he's supposed to be on his way to prisons. On the Ponzi scheme, kindly direct the torchlight of justice to the team of Swiss Golden in Abuja. They too scam Nigerians multiple billions in the name of Swiss Golden business. When they were apprehended as the scheme to abscond with her money, the matter exhausted in the hand of Nigeria police in Abuja since 2017. Someone said, if na PDP, you will arrest them, and now you don't want to prison this man, or you don't want him to go to prison because na APC. I hope all these recoveries will be invalidated by courts. I hope this is not a lip service, or the more you look, Oju Zokalu is already out. Let these people pay for their wickedness. When then we may be able to give you 3 hearty cheers. The people they sent to their early grave and their families may still have hope in you, in your organization and Nigeria. Irrespective of anything, one thing that is always pertinent, whether the person is guilty or is not innocent before until proven guilty, one thing that is pertinent is that what is supposed to be used at the appropriate time for the betterment of the masses. The money is missing. The money is somewhere, but as they are telling us that out of this they have recovered some money from him. The more you look, the less you see in this country. Oh my goodness. Everybody is just looking for just what to put in their mouth, what to eat. A lot of things that are going on in this country. People do not even have time. They are not even interested. What people are interested in, how am I going to put food on the table of my children? How am I going to do this? How am I going to even eat 3 square meal a day? But the nitty-gritty, what has been happening, people don't know. They've weaponized the whole place. The corrupt people, they're all over the place. So nobody should just say, oh, it is my people they are attacking. They are attacking your people. Who's going to be defending these people? So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning the submission of EFCC. Thank you.